Hi, welcome to the Crafts channel. My name's Corinne Brad, and today I'd like to show you how to make some quite stylish envelopes, which aren't envelopes in the traditional sense. It's not just a simple lift and take your car out. Don't take your car out, take your card out. What you need to do, it's a bit like a puzzle box almost. You need to somehow open it up like a magical box. And there's your card. Now, if you're going to use a piece of 30 by 30 or 12 by 12 paper, you're only going to be able to get a 10 by 10 or 4 by 4 card inside there, because like a lot of origami box projects, the box comes down to about a third of the size of the paper, or on the dimensional wise. But if you've only got small pieces of paper, you can make small envelopes. And these are a great alternative to fortune cookies or something like that, or Christmas crackers. I mean, like they're saying that, please don't buy Christmas crackers because of the amount of plastic waste. You could just have these by the table side with just a little message or even money or something like that in it. Just little good fortune pockets. So I'll show you how to make it on the big scale because it's much, much easier. One of those things, once I get into it, I know what I'm doing, but I'm actually at the minute thinking, right, where do I start? So, paper, take it white side up and fold it in half. And then fold your long sides to the middle and crease them. And this paper is about 120, 130 grams. I think it might be about 130 grams. It's quite decent quality. It holds the fold really well. So you've got 3 folds down there. Fold it in half in the other direction. And try and be as accurate as you can with this. You get a much better finish. And especially if you're using paper, say you were using a paper like this mandala print, when you fold it up, you'll get a much better finish on it because all the pattern will come to the middle, like this one here. So you've got a symmetrical pattern. But on something like this, you're not going to have a pattern form, but it's still nice to make sure that your creases and your dimensions are good. So hopefully you can see that you've got a 4 by 4 grid on your piece of paper. Take your bottom left corner and take it up to that right hand corner that's just inside. So on the intersection of those lines, and crease it diagonally. And do the same all the way around. And then while you've got that last fold in place, this line here, if you can just hold your fingers and push back against it and crease it in the opposite direction so it makes a valley fold on the printed side. Just those 2 blocks there. Unfold it, take the next one up again, hold it down, and valley fold. And when you do that, try and get right up into the corner there. Do that on all 4 sides, unfolding each one as you do it to get it, get the other paper out of the way. Like so. And then this is probably the trickiest bit of the whole thing. You need to bring those valley folds to the middle all at the same time, which is impossible when you've only got 2 hands and there's 4 valley folds. So if you bring them up and spin them round, they will all in a perfect world, just tuck into each other like that. So you can see you've got this square on the back, and they'll tuck in, like if you're folding the top in of a cardboard box. So this section here is the area that you can put your card in. It will just fit in there neatly. And in all honesty, this is the point where you want to put your card in if you're going to put a card in there, or a message or money, because then you don't have to unfold it all again afterwards. When you've got it like that, you've got your gift in there. If you take your thumb under one of these corners and push it over to reveal the printed side, give that a good sharp crease and then take it back on itself. So thumb in here, push it over, try and push it over, good sharp crease, and then take it back on itself. And do that with all four corners. Like so. So it looks exactly the same from that side, but you've now got a double thickness. And then just fold these corners to the centre. Now your card is locked in that envelope now, but you've got flappy bits like this, which you don't really want. So what we'll do is, if you lift up this bit here and put your finger in there and squash fold it, so these points here are lining up with the adjacent corner. Like so. And when you come to the last corner, you will just have to move this one out of the way so that you can lift it. And again, you could just leave it like that, but I like to overcomplicate things in all aspects of my life. So we're just going to make another fold of these to the middle. And then if you open them out, this is a little bit tricky. Tuck your fingers under that flap so that you can make those points into rectangles. And do the same on the opposite side. And then to do it with the other corners, you will just have to fold these over to get them out of your way. And then fold them back. To do the last one. And then just again fold it so that you've got that flap goes under there, that one goes under there, that one goes under there. Oh, no, that's not right. That goes under there, and then this one goes under there, and it holds it together. I mean, they're quite pretty. If you did them in Christmas paper, you could string them up, hang them on your Christmas tree. As I say, they are perfect size for just little party favours or you know, meal favours and horoscopes and things like that. But they're also great for putting a a small card in, and it's just something a bit prettier than an envelope. You can pop a sticker on the top of it with a greeting. I was going to make you one in a small size, but it's quite fiddly. I don't think you're going to actually see any detail in it. But believe me, once you get the hang of it, they're just as easy to make. And they're just quite pretty. So, another reason to hang on to those pieces of scrapbook paper and origami paper, if you're not going to use them for anything else, use them to make a gift envelope with. And just use up some of your stash. Stop storing it in cupboards like I do. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that was easy enough to follow, and I hope that you join us again next time. Thanks. If you've been inspired to create, please share your makes with us in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed videos by the Crafts channel, hit the like button. Want to see more of us? Then click subscribe. See you next time.